All right, pull your lap bars down, keep your hands inside, because we're headed to the middle of fun. Baltimore's Inner Harbor has always been a showpiece. Once an industrial waterfront filled with shipping warehouses and grit, by the 1980s it was being transformed into a gleaming crown jewel of urban redevelopment. You had the National Aquarium, fancy shops, restaurants, and in 1985, Six Flags decided it wanted in. They didn't build a roller coaster. They didn't build a log flume. No, they built a story. Enter the Six Flags power plant. Housed inside a hulking brick shell of the old Pratt Street power plant, and this wasn't just a name. The building really had once powered much of Baltimore. Six Flags looked at that cavernous cathedral-like interior and said, what if we turned this place into an entertainment wonderland? What if we built a theme park without rides? And so the power plant was born. Now, if you've never heard of it, don't feel bad. Not many people have, because the power plant burned bright for only a few short years from 1985 to 1990. Man, was it ambitious. Themed around a fictional character named Professor T. Phineas Flagg, part eccentric inventor, part Barnum-style showman, the power plant was designed to feel like stepping into a laboratory of wonders. Think Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, mixed with H.G. Wells' Time Machine, and sprinkle a little carnival barker in there telling you to step right up. Walking in, you weren't greeted with the whoosh of a roller coaster or the splash of a flume. You got exhibits, shows, and multi-sensory experiences. The crown jewel was the Sensorium, a 3D theater where wind, mist, and scents hit you in sync with the film. Long before Disney's Honey, I Shrunk the Audience or Universal's Shrek 4D, Six Flags was trying to air. Other areas had illusions, Victorian industrial contraptions, and performance spaces where actors played up Flags' larger-than-life persona. But here's the catch. Corporate executives had decreed no rides, not a single one. The thinking was this was an urban entertainment center and not a theme park. Families who came expecting roller coasters found brass gears and stage shows. And while some loved it, kids remembered the illusions, the smells, the magic of Sensorium. Many walked out thinking, that's it. Baltimore wanted big tourism draws, but the power plant never pulled Disney-level crowds. And in tight interior spaces, a confused identity, and expensive upkeep, and by January 1990, the power plant dimmed its lights for good. What happened after? The building refused to die. Over the years, it became home to a Hard Rock Cafe, an ESPN Zone, a giant Barnes & Noble. There was nightclubs and gyms. Today, it's still standing, still looming over the Inner Harbor, a reminder of Six Flags' wild gamble. So what do we make of the Six Flags power plant? On one hand, it was ahead of its time, an immersive themed experience without rides, a kind of proto-experimental entertainment. On the other hand, it lacked the thrills people expected from Six Flags. A brand built on roller coasters, not sensory theaters. It's one of those strange chapters in amusement history, a place that tried to be a story instead of a park, and in doing so, lit up Baltimore for just a flicker before fading away. Stay safe, stay nostalgic, keep your hearts in the middle of fun.